Hey there, my name is Christine Lynn. I am an accountability coach helping women live with more intention. And I am so excited today to share with you my very own personal effects caddy. That's what I call it. Do you remember in Pirates of the Caribbean when Captain Jack Sparrow was always running around like,
Not without my effect.
it's his personal items, it's like his hat and his gun holster belt thing. And that's what this is. This is my personal items, and I carry them with me throughout the house all day long. And so I'm really excited to dive in. I'm going to unpack this, show you what's in it, and show you how I use it. And maybe you just might want an effects caddy for yourself. So, okay, first, two reasons why this is amazing. Reason number one is I lose things constantly. Y'all, we have like a 740 square foot house. It's a small house, especially by American standards. And I still can't find my glasses. I can't find my chapstick. Like, I'm always losing things. And this has done wonders for my losing things. Okay. And then the second reason this is so amazing ties back into intentional living because I keep things in this caddy that I want to be using. So if I'm trying to scroll on my phone less, I have my sketchbook supplies and my books and things like that in the caddy so that they're more convenient because when something's more convenient, you're more likely to do it, right? So that's why I love having this with me is if it's always by my side, I always have all of these intentional activities with me. Okay, so let's get into it. So I will have to show you up close. I have these adorable decorative pins that I got from an antique shop. Scooby-Doo, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and a random hedgehog just to decorate my caddy. Oh, and there will be a link in the description so you can get Amazon links to all the things I'm going to show you. But first of all, got the caddy. Inside is my little tiny Tupperware of, it's Aquaphor, but I use it for my lips for lip balm. So this little teeny tiny Tupperware, it's like a real Tupperware, was one of my grandma's. She had a huge Tupperware collection and I love tiny things. So I took this and it's like the perfect thing to put lip balm in. So there's that. I try to keep my glasses in there. I'm actually going to put these on because I constantly lose my glasses. These ones, I keep in the caddy. These ones have like the librarian chain on them so that if I wear these ones, they just hang around my neck and I don't lose them. It's a serious problem. So I will unpack the little side who's-its here. I've got compression gloves because I get joint pain in my hands pretty regularly. So it's just convenient to have those with me. I've got a disposable glasses wipe for the glasses. They're actually kind of dirty right now, so I'm going to use this. Hold on. Okay, I'll spin it around so you can see the back. I've got a kneadable eraser that I use when I'm sketching things. I've got one of these, I think it's rose quartz or some kind of stone. It feels really cool and you rub it on your face. I don't know what it's called, but it feels good. And so I keep it in here. I've got a pen for sketching, and then I've got a book highlighter. These are so nice. It's kind of like a crayon feeling. It's called Mr. Pen Sleek Acid-Free Gel Highlighter. And when I'm reading, if I'm like really studying a book and I want to highlight things, these are amazing because they don't bleed through. Okay, now the things that are inside the main area of my effects caddy change up a little bit regularly. So right now I have an oracle deck because I was very curious about oracle decks and I found this one. It's called the Green with Oracle deck by Erin Murphy Hiscock, and it is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I fell in love with the illustrations. Here's the little booklet and the cards. Everything is, I like that it's nature based. Everything is just beautiful. And I kind of just enjoy using this. I'll pull a card every once in a while. And I like the questions in the booklet. Sometimes I journal about them. They kind of help me think more intentionally and yeah, just kind of evaluate what's going on in my life, and I'm really enjoying that. So next is my journal. I do pretty much all of my daily journaling on the computer in a Google Doc because I type better than I can write. But I do have a paper one that I'll keep notes in, especially if I'm planning an intentional weekend or I don't feel like looking at a screen. I'll write in this instead. So I've got that plus a pen. These journals, by the way, get the link from my video description because I've had like 5 of these. They have the best paper quality and like a really firm cover so that it's not flimsy when you write on it. It's really nice. Okay, put those back. Next is like probably the most important thing. My Kindle, I've got a really old case because I had an original Kindle when they first came out and the case fit that, but they were bigger back then, but it still works. So anyways, I have a Kindle Paperwhite. I read on it constantly. I read about 50 books a year, which is a pretty decent number, but I actually almost always just am reading Kindle. These books behind me on this bookcase, these are pretty much the only hardcover, like paperback books that I own. Everything else I do with an e-reader, so to save clutter, basically. Um, but yeah, this is essential. And then if I do have a paperback book, it's usually because it's usually nonfiction, and it's usually because I want to highlight in it or kind of study it as I'm reading it, or I know it's going to be a book that I want to reread. That's why I would have like a paperback or a hardcover book. Other than that, I read a lot of fiction, and it's pretty much always on Kindle. Um, Next, I have this printout from Homestead and Chill because I've been gardening this year, and this for your climate zone, it's probably called. Those it shows when you're supposed to plant things. So I've been using this. And this book I just put in here, it's called You're Not Broken. I've read it before. I wanted to read it again because I am manifestation curious. Like I'm not super woo-woo, but I'm super woo-woo curious, if that makes sense. So I'm going to read this again because I might be doing a 30-day experiment of manifestation practices. And so I wanted to look back through this one because I remember that it had really concrete a routine where some books on manifestation don't give you anything like that. And I liked that this one had a specific routine to it. So I want to reread it. Okay, and then next, I have taken up sketching, and it is so much fun for me. I grew up taking so many art classes, and I always thought I was terrible at drawing. And truthfully, I'm not like an amazing artist or drawer. But I've been learning more like illustration style and giving myself all kinds of permission to be bad at it. And I'm having so much fun. So I've got my sketchbook in here. I've been sketching these adorable illustrations. I can't get enough of them. From a book that I've been learning. So I'll show you that. This is my new drawing book. I just started using this one. It's 10-step drawing nature stuff, plants and animals, and it's really pretty. So I'm enjoying this one, but I just got it. The one I've been using more, so these are some of the things that have been rotated in and out of my Caddy. Most of my sketching and illustrations I've learned from these 2 books by Angela Nguyen. I'm so sorry, Angela. I probably just killed your last name. But these are so cute. So if you want to learn how to draw cute stuff, this is it. So cute. And it's really simple the way she teaches it. So I've been enjoying that. And then the previous book I had in there was Nancy Levin's newest book, Embrace Your Shadow to Find Your Light. And it's kind of a cross between a workbook, journal, like lots of journal prompts, but there's a good amount to read as well. It's a really nice balance. So this was in here, and it's not at the moment because I have to swap things out. And one last thing, my drawing pencil. I like to sketch with a 4H pencil, which doesn't leave super dark lines when you sketch with it. Very important. So yeah, that is what's in my effects caddy. And Like I said, it really helps me be more intentional with how I'm using my time because I'll bring it I'm in the office right now, and I will bring it in here, sit on that twin bed right there, and drink my coffee and pull things out of it first thing in the morning as I do my morning routine. And then after work, when I go out to the couch, I'll bring it with me and it'll sit on the table next to the couch so that I can sketch or read or whatever. And then sometimes it comes to the bedroom with me. Basically, I just kind of have it with me all day long. Usually my phone's in there too, but it helps me be more intentional with my time and it helps me not lose things as often. So I'd love to know what you think of this. My husband actually got kind of jealous of my effects caddy and we got one for him. His is way bigger. It's probably about this big because he puts video game controllers and other more technology type things in there. So he needed more space, but he wanted his own effects caddy as well. So now we both have our little caddies that we tote around the house, and it's kind of fun. So, yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you think. And what are you supposed to say with YouTube videos? This is my first proper YouTube video. Like and subscribe. That's it. Like and subscribe. I have no idea what this channel is going to become, but I'm excited to connect with you in a new way and let me know what you think. If there's things you'd like me to talk about in the realm of intentional living, being an extreme introvert, which I am, books, I can always talk about books, habit formation. I'm a huge nerd about habit formation. Anything like that, just let me know what you'd like to hear, and I will try to create more videos for you. Bye.